Hi, everybody. I'm Deacon Dave, and welcome to the Deacon Dave and Layperson Lisa show. I'm feeling very lonely. I got myself a cup of coffee to keep with me. So we are on until Lisa gets back. So we're on to Psalm 112. Hallelujah. Blessed the man who fears the Lord, who greatly delights in his commands. His descendants shall be mighty in the land. A generation of the upright will be blessed. Wealth and riches shall be in his house. His righteousness shall endure forever. Light shines through the darkness for the upright, gracious, compassionate, and righteous. It is good for the man, gracious in lending, who conducts his affairs with justice, for he shall never be shaken. The righteous shall be remembered forever. He shall not fear an ill report. His heart is steadfast, trusting the Lord. His heart is tranquil without fear, till at last he looks down on his foes. Lavishly he gives to the poor. His righteousness shall endure forever. His horn shall be exalted in honor. The wicked sees and is angry, gnashes his teeth and wastes away. The desire of the wicked come to nothing. Wow, there's a lot of good stuff in this psalm, and I'm going to start right at the bottom, right? The wicked sees and is angry, okay? God doesn't want us to be angry, okay? Because all angry is doing is tearing away at our soul. It's depleting who God has intended us to be. And oftentimes we can get angry about things and shaken, like it says in verse 6, over things that aren't even important, okay? That aren't even important because we're allowing ourselves to be defined by what the world says about us, okay? And we're not defined by that. And like I keep saying, I can't say this enough because it is a constant and ongoing struggle, right? Where we are allowing ourselves to be defined by the circumstances of our life, what is going on, what someone else says, when none of that has value, okay? The only thing that has value that is eternal is God's word and how God speaks about us. And we talked about that in the last episode, right? Because he created us. We are his works. Now, in verse 4, I really love this. It says, light shines through the darkness for the upright. Okay, so we were talking a couple of episodes ago about wisdom, right? And so when we have wisdom and we understand God greater, then we live a life that is more upright, more gracious, more compassionate, more righteous. Here's what happens, okay? There have been times in my life where I thought I had it all figured out. Okay, I'd really grown and strengthened my relationship with God. And then, well, when that light starts to shine in, now there are things being revealed about my life, my spiritual life, that they were dark before. I couldn't even see them because I was working with the bigger issues, right? Now, as I grow closer to God, the light shines into the crevices of my spiritual life, making things that were not seen now seen. Now, this could be discouraging, okay? It's like, oh my goodness, here we go. I thought I was really making great progress in the spiritual life, and now here are more things that I need to work on. No, this is good. This is good, okay? Because now this purification has got into more of a refining effort. We've gotten rid of a lot of the big and large stuff that holds us back, and now the Lord is pointing out little things that we can work on through his grace and by his grace to help us be and to live lives that are more pure and trusting in God. And here's the thing. Listen to this. In verse 7, it says, he shall not fear an ill report. His heart is steadfast, trusting the Lord. See, we need to trust the Lord in everything. Not what anybody else is saying, but the Lord only. And that includes trusting the Lord when he's revealing things about ourselves that maybe make us feel uncomfortable. Because what he's doing is he's saying, hey, this is something you need to work on. This is something that's putting a gap or a wedge between you and me in the intimacy that I desire to have with you. Okay, so let's rejoice. Let's give God thanks and praise when that light begins to shine on areas that we weren't even aware of. Don't be discouraged. Be thankful because the Lord is continuing to draw us into the sacred heart of his Son. So here's my takeaway question. Are there things that the Lord is revealing to you that maybe you're resisting? Okay? Stop resisting. Okay? Ask the Lord to enter into those and to help him to guide you through that process, because it's only going to purify you, make you better, and help you to receive the love that God has for you in more full and powerful ways. Anyway, I'm Deacon Dave, and we'll see you next time. Bye.